1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men are victims of domestic violence. That, according to a CDC survey. Tonight, there is a new law in Tennessee to protect these victims. Born from an unspeakable tragedy, it's the first in the country to mandate GPS monitoring of the most violent domestic violence offenders. Here's CBS's Meg Oliver with tonight's Eye on America.
Wilson County 911, where is your emergency?
There's a man trying to shoot a woman with a shotgun.
On April 12, 2021, outside Nashville, Debbie Sisko and her daughter Marie Varsos were shot and killed by Marie's estranged husband, who later took his own life.
3 people are dead after a murder-suicide in Lebanon.
Sean Varsos broke into his mother-in-law's house where Marie was staying. He had guns, zip ties, and battery acid, ready to hunt them down. Varsos was out on bail after strangling his wife and threatening her with a gun the month before.
Yeah, he went running that way, had a shotgun.
I remember, screaming, it was very emotional.
Alex Yon is Marie's brother and Debbie's son.
2 people that I love dearly were just very quickly ripped out of my life.
Judges can require GPS as a condition of bail, but often don't.
Varsos was considered enough of a threat that the judge had the ability to require a GPS tracking device put on him, but he didn't. Why not?
That's a question, for the judge. It's one that infuriates me. My sister, my mother.
Jan turned his pain and anger into a successful push for mandated GPS tracking of aggravated assault offenders in domestic violence cases. Tennessee's new law is called the Debbie and Marie Domestic Violence Protection Act.
Do you believe if Varsos had been wearing a GPS tracking device that your mother and sister would still be alive today?
Absolutely.
Domestic violence is everywhere.
Jennifer Wendell is with the Battered Women's Justice Project.
How likely is it for, a high-risk suspect to repeat their actions?
When there's firearms at play, when there's strangulation, when there's elevated stalking, they're more likely to do it again.
Here's how it works. Victims are notified through a phone app or an electronic device when an offender violates an order of protection. That can mean moving within a certain radius of the victim or breaching an exclusion zone like their house. When that happens, victims can receive multiple alerts like texts, emails, and a monitoring service calls law enforcement.
Every second matters.
Ray Gandalf is helping to lead the charge on using GPS technology as a safety tool.
They can look for help. They can find cover. They can position themselves in a safe place, lock themselves in a place where they have the opportunity to call 911 and to get help dispatched to them immediately.
Is that the difference between life and death?
Certainly.
Alex has made sure the names of Debbie Sisko and Marie Varsos live on.
I'm hopeful that other states would be able to look at this and maybe adopt it moving forward.
All it takes is the will of lawmakers to use the technology of today to prevent the tragedies of tomorrow. For Eye on America, I'm Meg Oliver in Nashville.